Hold on. I didn't press the go live button. Am I live? Let me let me pull this up on my phone really quick. Hold on. I don't know. Guys, I'm not equipped to be live streaming right now. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, I am live. I am. Okay. I've got the chat pulled up on my phone. I would love to be showing you my face right now, but unfortunately, that's not something that I can do. I was having... Is it tilde? How do I expand this? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I was having troubles with this new webcam that I bought, and so that's where I'm at right now. Let me make sure, actually, that the audio levels are not terrible right now. So that's where I'm at right now. Let me make sure, actually, that the audio levels are not terrible. There's probably a little bit of echo there. But right now I'm playing through Animal Crossing. I'm doing a new playthrough of it, so I'm very, very early on. I didn't spend like 100 hours in this game to get absolutely nothing done. But this is so stupid. Whenever you unlock the campsite, you have to invite whatever NPC moves in. And that's really stupid. Hold on. I'll show you why. I will show you the disgusting NPC that they made me take. Where are you? Oh, here's Lolly. She's my favorite. I can't talk right now, though. I have serious business to attend to. Look how ugly this villager is. Look at this thing. And his name is Beardo. I don't like you, dude. Get out of here. Thanks for inviting me here. Anyway, so I'm hoping to see some familiar faces here. Yesterday's video did really good. I'm very... Okay, wow. Wow, I had my mic up way too high. I'm very happy with the way that yesterday's video performed. I know it's going to be dead here in about 10 minutes, so kind of mourning the loss of that. But hold on. I'm just going to be stationary for a second while I pull up the stream in my other tab. Because it would be really bad if I had to struggle to find it for a second. Okay. There we go. And then I'll just keep this muted for a minute. I'm like a professional streamer already, you guys. Oh. Is that happening for you guys too? Do you see the glitching? Oh, that is bad timing. Do I have anything else? Guys, I have to admit, I did go to a treasure island for Nook Miles tickets because I'm trying to find a villager right now. Sorry, I cheated. Can you forgive me? But I'm trying to find Lily on a Nook Miles island because I have no idea where my amiibo cards are. So, we'll see. I'm not buying another amiibo card. I'm not doing that. I can't put myself through that pressure again, especially someone like Lily, who is a relatively popular villager, I think. I don't want to have to do all that. Actually, I don't have anything to do in this game right now. We got 10 minutes. I'm going to play... No, I'm really bad at Pac-Man. I don't want you guys to see me play Pac-Man. That would be too embarrassing. I'll play Mario Kart. I'm adjusting my levels a little bit here. So the last time I did a live stream, I had so many like technical issues I was trying to... Sorry, my brain is fried right now. This is a lot earlier than I ordinarily wake up in the mornings, I'll be honest with you. But... But during the last stream, my levels were completely mixed up. You could not hear me over the audio of the direct, so I'm really hoping that we don't run into the same issue that we did back then now. And we've got about 9 minutes until it. I'm very, very excited. I wish my webcam would cooperate with me. Actually, I don't know how long knockout tours typically last, so I might not have time to get through all this, but I'm not too terribly concerned about it. You guys will get to see my awesome Mario Kart gameplay. And if you're here in the chat, please feel free to talk to me. I will... I'm lonely. I'll be sure to respond back. I saw someone dipped in for a second. Someone else. We got a couple of lurkers on the stream right now. I'm always really worried about doing live streams like this, just because I know that... Oh, I completely misjudged that. Just because I know it's really early, and I feel like, you know, for the other direct, the last one that I did, I think it was at like 8 a.m., somewhere around there. People will wake up for a direct like that. I don't know if anyone other than me is like dying to get on a Kopi stream at 7 in the morning to watch Tomodachi Life, Tomodachi Life specific direct. But I really hope that some of my ideas, some of my wishes come true. What are some of your ideas? I'm very much just talking to myself in the chat right now, but it's whatever. What are some of your ideas? What are some of your wishes? Things that you want to come true for anyone who's watching this back? Because I know people rewatched my last live stream as well, which was really confusing. I have no idea why you would do that to yourself. Of course, right when I get in first place. I'm gonna have that stuck in my head forever. I woke up this morning with a completely different song stuck in my head, but... Does that happen to you guys? For me, like, I always have some kind of song stuck in my head, and it just alternates. I wouldn't say rapidly, but it alternates a lot more than I wish it would. It's like every hour or so there's something else going on in my head. And what doesn't help is that my girlfriend is always like singing, humming something, and the second she does, you know, of course it's going to be stuck in my head for the next hour or two. That's all I'm going to be able to think about. Hello, hello, if you're just now joining the stream. I saw someone's here. We are about 6 minutes away from the Tomodachi live stream. I'm just hanging out, playing this game. My capture card clearly works. Not very well, but it works. My new, whatever it's called, webcam doesn't work. There was a time when I was younger that I was really good at live streaming. That time has long since passed, it seems. That's okay. There we go. That's what we like to see. Hello, hello! Welcome into the stream. Sigma FS1G. Oh, I should be looking at the track. How are you doing? I am tired, to be honest with you. It is 7 in the morning my time. I set an alarm specifically for the Tomodachi Life trailer. I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm excited. Tomodachi Life was easily one of, if not my favorite video game when I was a kid. I don't know if it was the first one I wrote, but like I remember the first time I got assigned to write something in school, and they called it a paper. Or not a paper. They called it, of course it was a paper. They called it like an essay in the 3rd or 4th grade. I wrote about Tomodachi life because I'd just gotten it for my birthday, and I was like, this is the best birthday gift ever. Everyone else in my class was writing about like cool trips and stuff that they went on, but not me. I was thrilled about going to Tomodachi life, or going to Tomodachi life. Getting Tomodachi Life. And even still, I play that game once or twice a year. I'll pick it up for a couple months. And I've got some of my best friends are still really into the game as well. So, for you, it's 4 p.m. Dude. I'm jealous. I am jealous. I wish I could be live streaming this at 4 p.m. I would have started a lot sooner if it was 4 p.m., but... I'm looking forward to Tomodachi Life. I got a Switch for my birthday. That's awesome. Did you get, like, base model Switch, OLED, or Switch 2? Incoming peak alert. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining Flipnote Blue. I just took that hit because I was reading your username. Sorry, I gotta go. That's alright. Thank you for joining. I appreciate y'all. We are getting very, very close to the stream here, which means I will very likely have to end this before I get to the worst part of this track. I am not a fan of the Blue Shell Cup. It took me the longest to actually get a win on in Knockout Tour. But anyway, again, thank you for dropping in. I understand you gotta go, but it looks like we have Flipnote Blue here as well. I wonder if they will... Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna read the chat. Let's go to... Is it seen? Is that... Nope. There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and read my chat. And close this one, because that's gonna get annoying. I wonder if they'll just confirm gay marriage by having two Miis be gay and not really directly address it. That is fully what I expect. I really, like, I saw some people on Twitter being like, oh yeah, they're definitely going to call attention to it. No, they're not. No, they're not. You're not going to get, like, the voiceover artist coming on stream and being like, and now... I really just don't expect that. I think it's going to be a quick thing in the background, and then people online are going to go nuts. They're going to be like, yes, they finally did it. And everything will be mostly awesome. I still anticipate, like, any way that they take this, I guess this is a bit of a, like, hot take, maybe, not really. But let me adjust my levels really quick. Sorry. Do I not have any desktop audio? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, I didn't fix that. Hold on. You guys get to see me... You get to see me scramble a minute before it starts. Damn it. Okay. How do I do this? How do I do this? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is bad. Oh, wait. Is there just no desktop audio because I have this muted? Am I tweaking for no reason? There's probably no desktop audio because there's no audio right now. That's probably what's happening. Guys, it has been such a nightmare to get this stream set up. Okay, I am freaking out over every little thing, but I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna get into it here, but I will. Okay. I can hear it.
Hello to everyone watching the Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream.
I'm going to turn it down a little bit because last time it was too loud.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi.
Tell me if the levels are off, please, and I'll be sure to go back and forth and talk to the chat a little bit more too.
Which you can customize and interact with. Oh, what is a Mii, you ask?
This is a Mii. What kind of dream life awaits you in this new Tomodachi Life game? Please take a look.
The residents on this island are called Mii characters. Brundle. I'm a fuckle. Tornadoes behind.
And you'll be the one creating them. What if you,
Oh,
your
this is so
family,
cute. I love
and
the
your
cafe.
friends lived here?
I don't think they've shown any
How
footage of
about
that
someone you really admire? Yep. In Tomodachi life, living the dream, your experience can differ based on the me's you create as residents. Let's see how you could be living the dream.
Okay. I'm so excited, you guys.
We'll begin by creating the first resident. There are two main ways to make residents. You could start by answering questions about their facial features, or by creating each part individually. We'll go
So they
with the
don't have
second
the from
option,
camera feature,
from
which is good.
scratch.
I
Let's
don't
try
know
creating
anyone
a
who ever
college
got
student.
that to work decently.
She'll appear as a character throughout the direct. From face types to hairstyles, eyes, and more.
So,
there are so
you can have a
many parts,
sub-color too.
including
That's awesome.
ones unique
There's
to
not
this
just
game.
highlights like we thought before.
You can even choose the shape of ears.
I mean, I guess these are technically highlights, but not
After
in the
you've
same
created
way.
them, you can adjust their height.
Oh, no
if you'd
shot.
like, you can pick
No
their
shot.
dating
They actually
preferences
did it.
and more.
No
Pick their
shot.
voice.
And they directly
My name is
addressed it.
Angie.
You know what?
My name is Angie.
I will eat my shoe.
nice
I
to
was
meet you.
wrong.
Then
Good
answer
on
some
you,
questions
Nintendo.
about their personality.
Good on you. I am shocked that they actually did that.
Everyone, meet Angie, an
Nice to
outgoing,
meet you, Angie.
friendly college student.
Hey there. It's nice to meet
College
you,
student.
leader. I'm Angie.
Is there going to be
I
like a
can't
school
wait to
feature?
start living
Or
here.
is she just... Does Angie just go to college in real
it looks
life?
like something is clouding Angie's mind. What's up?
I'm hungry.
Oh, how about some flan?
Yum.
Sorry, I have to check this really quick. There we go.
You'll need to take care of your me at the start.
Huh. It's so lonely, being the only person on Union Island. Kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies too. I wish there were other people here with me.
Ah, yeah, about that. The island is pretty barren at first. Angie needs some company.
Okay.
So let's create some new island residents.
Oh, this is cool. I really hope you can pick where the
First
shops are
up is
placed
her
too.
Childhood pal, Jess. There's also Patrick. He's kind and kind of aloof. Dr. Winters, Angie's mentor and professor. Carlo, a barista at the local cafe. Crystal, one of Angie's friends from work. Hugh Morris, a jester and jokester.
What
And
did...
Mocha, Angie's
Whoa. That's crazy. Okay, so makeup, definitely, right?
different features, or by using face paint.
Oh, it's even more in-depth. It's even more advanced.
Residents appear, the island will
What?
Even if the residents are friends in the real world,
Oh, that's
they
awesome.
don't know each other here. At least at first. There needs to be an opportunity for them to get acquainted. Let's try bringing Crystal a little closer to Jess.
We haven't met yet, have we? My name is Crystal.
You're Crystal. I'm Jess.
And now they know each other. Once this happens, the Mies will start interacting on their own. And depending on where you drop a Mii, different things might play out.
I love this soundtrack.
Angie, what happened?
Huh. I think Dr. Winters and Hugh Morris would be best friends.
Love that idea.
What should we talk about to help them get along?
Well, here's a little conversation starter.
Oh, you can actually type it in this
Monster
time.
trucks. Hugh Morris, say hello to Dr. Winters. Dr. Winters, this is Hugh Morris.
That's awesome. You get to listen to them actually introduce.
Monster truck.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Did you see that report on TV yesterday?
Because before it was like you wouldn't get to hear what they were saying. The person in the middle, the girl in the middle, would just be like vaguely with speech bubbles, and then it would do the bum, 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 and it would go if it worked out or not.
I guess I'm just not that interested in monster trucks.
I see.
Oh, that reminds me. Apparently, Dr. Winters made a cameo in the report.
Is that right? Well, you know, maybe we do have a lot to talk about after all. I bet we could be good friends.
They hit it off. On this island, time passes in the same way as the real world. So, even when you're not playing, the Miis will live their lives of their own accord.
Can somebody laugh? Sure. Can I do that in the outro?
Sorry, my mind was somewhere else.
No, it's my fault.
There are meet cutes now? Oh, this is awesome.
And we're both fine. Good. Stay safe out there.
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh, is this a vision? Of Angie falling in love?
A vision?
How curious.
A vision or a dream?
Let's introduce some of the shops that
Or a
we're
dream? Hey guys, is it a vision? Sorry.
First up is the Food Mart, Fresh Kingdom.
Welcome.
The daily offerings include standard menus. Some days, though, you might get some rather unusual options.
Yum.
Try finding your favorite eats. This is the clothing shop. Where you'll find a dolly dress outfit, a sunny side up outfit, anything clothed like a hot dog costume, and a wrestling singlet.
Tomorrow, Ronald. I look willing.
If you want to change up your look, head to this shop. Next, the news station, MNN. It's your source for everyday happenings on the island.
We've got a surprising news story for you. Early this morning, an unidentified creature with an extremely long neck was captured, only to be later identified as local resident Angie.
You can also rewatch the news
That's
later
awesome.
if you like.
It's just the exact same style it always was. I love
Revamp
that.
your room with the home supply store TNC Reno.
Okay.
There are rooms for people who want to be library dwellers or who dream of living in a supermarket. Design your room with
Those-
a plethora of options from this shop.
Hold on.
Here's the marketplace, where the items sold will change based on the current time.
And you can place them in your room?
Probably the best deal on the island.
From great finds to unique mystery bags. You might be surprised at what you discover.
A lion.
At Phototomo, you can choose a mood,
Okay.
background, and placement. Then snap a picture.
Okay, cool. Thumbnail creator. I will be
Try
using
memories
this.
with residents via photos.
Fantastic. That's a lot more options than they had in the original game, too.
Oh, it's Dr. Winters.
Hello, Dr.
What's on your
Winters.
Union doesn't have enough greenery. Can we get some more plants around here?
That's a great idea. Anything specific? spruce things up.
What is that flashing yellow thing over to the
town's
left?
landscape looks beautiful, thanks to Dr. Winter's idea. In addition to taking suggestions from residents, you can place landscaping items across the island.
Awesome.
This is where quick build comes in handy.
Okay, all right. So it's not just for houses like people were saying.
At
This
shop,
you can really use this just for your island as well.
bushes and plants.
Is that?
You could even make a space for residents to hang out, like this.
That's amazing.
You can also move houses and shops around.
You can create. Okay. See, neighborhood creation. Check that off. What I said. Who told you?
So go ahead and change things up to your liking.
That's amazing.
In due time, creating islands like these are possible with just your imagination.
Whoa. Are there are those multiple islands? Oh, you can get really creative with this.
Here's an alien who's recently been popping up in Angie's dreams.
Okay.
Mocha's friend Latte has also been showing up.
Cute.
The island's becoming pretty lively. That's Patrick, sporting a smug stance.
Isn't Patrick?
That's adorable.
There's Dr. Winters, waddling around town.
Hello.
And here's Jess, socializing skills and crossed arms at the ready.
Hello, Jess.
These tiny habits are called little quirks, which you can gift to me characters.
You can make him float?
I feel a bit more like myself.
This is genius.
The little quirks can differ.
This is I have not been more excited for a video game, I think, ever. This is everything I didn't know I want. I love this.
You can also gift them with phrases.
Yeah, I usually end up crying when I go to the movies.
I wonder how heavily they're going to censor this. It was not very much in the original game.
Or tossing and turning while asleep. Try finding the little quirks that match each me. Oh, Angie, why so glum?
Huh. Patrick shot me down.
Yeah, that'll do it.
No. Poor girl.
Let's get Hugh in here.
In the middle of his conversation, too.
Why can I never keep my hoodie strings even? There's a rumor going around that Mocha is worried about you.
Thank you so much. I feel a little better.
Okay. No.
I'm so touched by humorous goodness.
Oh no. She can rebound?
Wait. Is Angie calling for remorse? No kidding.
Oh, that's
See
amazing.
how this unfolds. But first,
That is so
let's take a
funny.
look at this.
Oh, it's Crystal. She's out and about, dog by her side.
Does this count when I said that you can have
Isn't
pets?
An ordinary pet. You can create it, all thanks to this workshop, Palette House.
Okay.
Here's how Crystal's dog was made. But that's not the only thing you can create. A customized latte.
Wait, can you customize like all the items in the game?
Jess's favorite TV show.
Yes.
Or Patrick's sweater that lights up the night. You can make items to your heart's content. Oh hey, you could also design the exterior of the house and the grounds. Yep.
Nat
You can create
Chi?
items
I think I'm saying that right. Thank you for joining us.
So go wild and make what you want at Pallet House.
Wow.
Angie, what's on
What
your
happens with Hugh Morris? I'm invested now.
I can't hold back my feelings for Hugh Morris.
Her rebound.
I need to tell him how I feel.
Oh, let's hope it goes well.
It's cool that you can see how, like in the bottom left, you can see how each of them feel for each other, and they're not necessarily the same.
Ferris wheel.
How should I confess my feelings?
Why not the old-fashioned way?
I was hoping she would say desperately.
Ah, the perfect look
Please.
for a professional
Hugh
job.
Morris,
You know,
please.
if it goes well.
So, the truth is, you see, so, Hugh Morris, I'm in love. I'm in.
I know exactly what you're trying to say. I'm totally in love with the view from here too.
Actually, that's not what I was going to say.
Just tell him, Jess. Yes! Yes! Hugh Morris, what do you say?
Hold it right there.
Does he want her now? Oh, this is somebody
The
else.
one who truly loves you, Morris, is me.
Jess is here.
Hold it
How
right
did...
there.
Hold on. How did you even get into the...
Dr. Winters too?
She was under the seat.
The one who truly, deeply loves Hugh Morris is me.
Dude,
I confess.
I love this game's humor.
That means I
It's
love
all
you
the
more
same charm
so.
from the original.
Hugh Morris.
This is
Which of us do
fantastic.
you choose?
Pick one of us, once and for all.
I'm so glad you feel the same, Dr. Winters.
Oh,
No!
Angie. She's been turned down a second time.
Twice in a row. They did bond over monster trucks. To be fair, this is kind of her fault.
Oh, one
Oh,
of
that's
us
such a
went
cute
on
interior.
I want to try living with Angie.
Roommates! Roommates are real. Someone in my comment section
Something
suggested
we
this.
enjoy doing every day if Angie and I live together.
Yes! No way.
Oh, right. Angie and Mocha.
They were right. I thought that was a great, I thought it was a great idea. I thought it was unrealistic. I'm so happy that I'm wrong.
You're right. I'll go talk.
Whoever said that in my comment section, I wish I could remember your name.
Can I have a word?
You're awesome. You were right on the money.
What's up, Mocha?
Well, if the two of us live together, what's something you think we enjoy doing every day? Let's say it together. On three. 1, 2, 3.
Talking about her
when we
met.
met.
We are so compatible. Let's move in together.
Okay.
Good for you, Mocha.
Doing his
Here's
little
their
dance.
home. Looks like they're really living the dream. And best of all, Angie looks much happier too. Here in this big old house, up to 8 residents can live
Wow.
together.
So you can stack them. It is still kind of like the apartment complex.
When they're under the same roof.
Are you going to make a series out of this?
On three, say the first
I
name that
might.
comes to mind when you think of a fashion item in this house.
I might make like a series of videos. I don't think I'm gonna live stream my actual. Well, I might live stream it. I don't think I'm gonna make like a videos out of my playthrough or anything.
The Mii's on this island
But I'll
will
definitely make a
live
few more
as
Tomodachi life
snowshoes.
videos.
When is the game coming out?
Release date.
They might.
Okay, I'm pausing it because they're gonna give the release date, and I just want to say this before it happens. I think I was wrong in the video. in my video, I said that it's going to be May 7th. And then I thought about it more, and I'm like, well, it's getting a direct in January. And I don't think a game-specific direct has come out more than a month before the game came out, except for Kirby's first direct. So it's either going to happen, is we're going to get a second direct, and I'm right, and it's in May, or it is much, much, much sooner than I thought.
Befriend someone,
Let's see.
live together,
Handling the cleanup.
or even fall in love. See how their
Oh, she was the
relationship
wedding singer.
changed,
I'm glad.
and help them out where you can.
Glad that worked out.
That concludes a basic overview of Tomodachi
I thought it was great. Tell me when it's coming out.
What did you think? Soon, it'll be your turn to create your own island.
How soon?
What kinds of me characters would you make?
That is gorgeous.
Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream launches on the Nintendo Switch on April 16th.
Oh, damn it! Everybody was right but
The
me.
game will also be compatible with the Nintendo
Oh
Switch.
no!
Thank you for watching.
Everyone said April 16th and I was trying to be contrarian. I was wrong. Everyone else was right. Damn, you know what? But I'm happy. That's what? 3 weeks earlier than I was guessing? That is fantastic. Hold on. I'm putting this back on my Switch so that we can debrief here. That is fantastic. I have never been happier to be wrong. Say, let's go. I agree. Let's go. I am so happy. I'm so happy. That game is everything that I wanted it to be. I don't want to say perfect direct. But it was pretty close. So it's coming out in April, which means we're definitely not getting a second Tomodachi Life Direct, like I was talking about before. Because it is coming out a lot sooner than I thought. With that said, though, I believe that this is still the longest wait we're going to have between Direct and actual game release. Again, with the exception of that first Kirby Direct, but the second one came out only a few weeks before the game did, I think. That's nuts. Something else I noticed, and this is not anything that I ever realized until, like, this year. But in the original Tomodachi Life game, a very small fix that I don't think anyone else is going to be talking about that they did in this game. I noticed that one of the hand models in the trailer, in this new one, was... Oh. Are we going for... Oh. Damn, I just completely messed that up. I noticed that one of the, like, realistic hands that they have in this game, this new game, is black, right? And that is fantastic, because in the original game, and I didn't know this for a long time, it looks like they just sort of darken the standard hand that they already had in the game by just a tiny bit. I don't know if it's my mind playing tricks on me or something, but it looks like artificially darkened. Maybe it's just white. But my girlfriend, who is black, just started playing the game recently, and that's not something I ever would have noticed until, you know, obviously she started playing the game. For obvious reasons, because, you know, I am... I'm as white as it gets, y'all. Damn it. Oh, well. So, that's a nice little improvement. I also want to say, I am shocked. I am so surprised that they actually have a non-binary option. And what's more, you can actually say that you are attracted to male, female, and non-binary people. So, I know there were some people who were wanting, like, because there was discourse in my comment section yesterday, and I was really genuinely interested to see what people were saying. There was some discourse, people were saying, well, it shouldn't be a non-binary option, it should be an other option. Apparently, I'm not really a Sims guy, but apparently The Sims has allowed something like this for quite a while. So people were saying that, well, The Sims can do it, so Tomodachi Life should be able to do it and all this. And then other people were sort of like in the same camp as me, which is like, yeah, it would definitely be nice if they were to include non-binary people, but we really weren't expecting it. Baby steps for for Nintendo. But I'm shocked that is getting an 18 plus rating in Russia for sure. I was disappointed that they didn't show songs, someone in the chat says. They will not sing, I guess. I wouldn't go as far as to say it definitely won't happen. It is weird that they didn't show it. But I'm holding out hope a little bit. I loved the concert hall. I didn't look closely enough. I don't think it was in any of the backgrounds of the shots. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's completely gone. I will say, my Living the Dream idea was completely off. They did absolutely nothing. It was just a subtitle. And I think people were right. It's just a reference to one of the songs in the original game, which makes it even more weird if they're genuinely not incorporating the concert hall or anything like it in this game. It's kind of shocking that, they would still title it that. Oh man, okay. I'm going to mess myself up here so that I can read the chat. Or I can always pause. The non-binary rep did go hard. They'll sing... They will not sing, I guess. And no price. I wonder if it'll cost 50 plus. I'm genuinely shocked we didn't see the concert hall. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it. I was so excited looking at all these new features that the concert hall didn't even cross my mind. I wonder if it's because people were doing like, it's gonna be an old reference. I don't know how old you people are. But like, did you ever watch the original review of Tomodachi Life by Peanut Butter Gamer? It's an old video. I loved that video. He did exploit the concert hall a little bit though. And I know a lot of people were, and I'm wondering if they just didn't want to have to moderate it, especially if they really are going to go ahead and do some... Especially if they really are going to go ahead and do... I just completely lost my train of thought because of that blue shell. Like online features and stuff like that. Nintendo is very specific. We just saw the censoring of Dispatch. They're very specific about the kinds of things that they allow on their platform, unless it's very weird eShop games, which they're apparently fine with, but that's neither here nor there. Specifically for their games. So I'm wondering if they just didn't want to have to deal with the moderation for that, and are sort of like, let's just go scorched earth, on the entire concept. I don't know. But yeah, the concert hall, and then there are some other things I really like. So in the original game, anybody who played it knows that every now and then your Miis are just like, I have a crush on this person. I like this person. But in this game, it's like something has to actually happen for them to develop that crush, which I think adds to the whole experience of it. And sort of the drama that I love, that I know other people love. That very silly, sort of quirky drama. And speaking of quirks, the little quirks idea is such an obvious but good inclusion that I didn't even think of it. Being able to change the way that your Miis move ever so slightly, like one of them walks hunched forward. I know people who do that. I do that in real life. And then you have some that like sort of skip or things like that. They'll toss and turn when they're in bed. All of these little like mannerisms. They just incorporated these extra animations to help differentiate these Miis from each other, which is awesome because, if you played the original game as much as I have, you get to a point where you're like, yeah, it's really cool, but ultimately I feel like I'm just creating skins of the same, like, 10 Miis. something I was a little disappointed not to see included, but doesn't necessarily mean it's not there, were new personality types. Although I will say, it felt like they were sort of pitching this as a brand new game instead of a sequel. You know, like with Mario Kart World, they're like, here's all the new additions from Mario Kart 8. But with this game, it's a little bit different. With this game, they're reintroducing the concept of Tomodachi life, and I think it's just because how long we'd gone without Tomodachi life being present. No Switch 2 edition is alright. You mentioned the price earlier. I'm sorry, I didn't even get to that. I didn't expect them to announce it in the Direct. They never do that anymore because pricing is always such a controversial issue. But they have remained pretty steady, with the exception of the Mario Galaxy bundle, that every game that releases for Switch 1 is $60. And so that's exactly what I expect. I have never expected it to be any less than 60, and honestly, I'm completely fine paying $60 for a game like that. It's probably not going to be a price that everyone's happy with. I'm sure you'll have my best friend Nintendine come on here and be like, this is a sham! Nintendo's milking you for every dollar you got for this WiiWare title. You know, like he always does. But for me, Tomodachi Life is a game that I'm very, very excited for. And I think all these new additions kind of make it worth $60, at least in my opinion. Well, whenever you're talking about pricing, it's very subjective, though, obviously, because what's worth $60 to me might be worth less to anybody else. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, my dad, for example, is not going to spend $60 on Tomodachi Life. There's no reason for him to do that. But for me, I'll spend $60 on Tomodachi Life, hell yeah. It's just different things for different people. Let me pause this and take a look at the chat. I love the quirk system they showed. Me too. It looks very cool. Maybe soon we'll get a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. I'm running late. How did it go? It went pretty well. I was excited. They didn't show off the concert hall, and they didn't show off... They didn't show off anything I predicted, actually. With the exception of maybe pets. Kinda, sorta, they're including pets. Either way, I'm thrilled with everything that they did include. I'm trying to think of more things. I was so overwhelmed. That was such a good Direct, too. And I know I'm playing Mario Kart World, and everybody likes to dunk on this game. But here comes another one. There's only blue shells when I'm in first. Okay. Alright. Okay. I forgot what I was talking about. I forgot what I was talking about again. Ugh, I need to not be playing this, but it's good for the content. Any luck on them having gay relationships? That was what put me off of it. Yes, actually. You can choose your gender between... Which way? I'm the woker. Sorry. You can choose your gender between male, female, and non-binary. There's actually a non-binary option. I didn't think that they would do that. There were some people saying that they might. I am shocked that they did. And then afterwards, you can also pick which you're attracted to, male, female, non-binary, or a combination of the three. So having 3 picks is going to be huge. They are not trying to sell any copies in Russia. And really, like, I don't know this for sure, but I remember when this was all originally coming out, I thought, at least back in 2013 when Tomodachi Life 1 released, that Japan was not all that accepting of it either. I don't really know where they're at on that now. But I had heard some mumblings probably from a video I watched about, why Tomodachi Life 2 is never coming out, because I used to engage with that kind of content, like, oh, it's never happening. But if Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life, and hell, even like the new Fire Emblem has taught me anything. It's expect the unexpected from Nintendo. What really taught me that, actually, is Kirby Air Riders, because why did Kirby Air Riders come out? Sorry, I'm kind of off on a tangent right now. But you should always be expecting the unexpected. There's no reason for them to have released Kirby Air Riders. It's my second favorite game to release on Switch. It's a fantastic game, but it makes absolutely no sense that they chose to go that way, and I'm thrilled about it. He had a bomb. Guys, I suck at Mario Kart. Although no makeup system like Mitomo, the face painting does seem cool. Yeah, there's no makeup system, but like you were talking about, you can directly draw on your Miis, which I feel like adds even more levels of customization to it. I'm really very happy with that. Because I didn't really get into the Miitopia. Oh, my cat is yelling at me. She wants in here so bad. I will, hold on. I gotta let her in. Because she hasn't seen me in an hour, so. She has attachment issues. If I could have gotten my webcam to work, I would be showing you my cat right now, who's probably going to come up here and destroy my setup. Be good. Be good. Do you want to say hi to the stream? Come here. This is Cleo. Cleo, say hi. Cleo, are you camera shy? My webcam doesn't work, so you have no reason to be. Alright, okay. She's leaving. Anyway. Hopefully she won't be. My cat, I have... Don't tell my apartment complex, because I'm not supposed to have this. But I have 3 cats. Their names are Soul, Mabel, and Cleo. Cleo is a black cat with a little white patch. In my last video, I showed Mabel, and Soul is a very large orange cat. I'm expecting $60. Me too. Hey, what's going on, man? Hey! Hold on, shout out to... Let me click on your channel name. Jailer20 for showing up to the live stream. I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you for showing up. Sigma F1S1G is also back. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we were talking about the makeup system before I was so rudely interrupted, Cleo. Do you have anything to say for yourself? You just want to rub up against the mic? Okay. Before I was so rudely interrupted by the cat. Okay, you can't be doing all that. I'm sorry. We were talking about the makeup system. I really like that you can just straight up draw on the faces of the Miis now. I think that adds a special layer of customization. I will say, it's possible that it sort of loses something with that, though. I got really good with the Mii Maker as a kid, and making Miis with, like, you know, using the mustaches and the eyebrows and the moles in places that they're not supposed to go. I got really accustomed to doing that and really good at it to make all kinds of different Miis. And so part of me does feel like the charm is lost a little bit when you can make literally whatever you want. And so that's kind of unfortunate. You know, obviously it's good to have options. Obviously it's good to have more customization. Cleo, she just knocked my mic out of the way. She is so clingy. You're driving me crazy. Oh my goodness. She's on my lap now. She's fine. But yeah, even though there is more customization options, and generally speaking that's a good thing, you do lose a little bit of the soul of the original Tomodachi Life, I feel, whenever... Okay, I have got to put you back outside. Go see your mother. You're getting in my way. I thought I would bring you in and things would be easier, but no! Back to where I was. Goodness. Burger me, I will always love. Yeah, yes, like the burger me. You know, things like that. It's not really the same if you just draw a hamburger, because then everybody's like, okay, well, you know, I could do that. It gets rid of some of the impressiveness that only comes with having limited options. I'm not really articulating this point very well, but you guys seem to be sort of understanding what I'm trying to say here, so I do appreciate that. Kaboom. Kablow. Kaboom. I was sad about no concert hall. Yeah, I'm coming to terms with it. Earlier on the stream, I said, like, well, you know, not necessarily. It could still be there. It's not there. It's not there. I'm in denial. Denial is a river in Egypt. But there was a guy in my comment section talking about how he wanted to make up systems so that he could make a hyper-accurate Wario. I'm happy for you, dude. You can make the most accurate Wario. You can just draw Wario. I might have to include Wario on my island purely for that. They didn't mention any kind of connectivity features either, which did surprise me because I really thought they were going to take this opportunity to push Switch Online a lot more. Obviously, you know, there's going to be a lot more to the game than they showed us in the Direct, but this is the big overview. So if there was a big feature, excuse me, like Makeup or the concert hall, they definitely would have shown that off by now. I thought that guy was a player. Anyway, I think I gotta say, oh, hold on, somebody else. I know this is random, but why did you start content creation? That is a good question. I started making YouTube videos. This is something people don't know about me. I started making YouTube videos when I was like 12 or 13 years old. I started on a YouTube channel. My real name is Michael. If you only know me as Kopi, hi, nice to meet you. Called Michael Can't Draw. That was my first YouTube channel. It was like, do you guys remember The Odd Ones Out? And all those people who did like storytime animation for a while? I was like 12 years old with a horrible doodle that I made on Snapchat trying to do the whole storytime animation thing. And while obviously those videos were garbage, at least the first few, I was able to sort of find this community within them. And that just made me fall in love with not just like creating content myself, but the community aspect of content creation. And so since then, I've just been going. Whenever I was in college, I started a new YouTube channel similarly named to this one, called Kopi Films. And on that, I would obviously discuss like movies and stuff like that, you know, just boring film bro stuff. And that went okay for a while. I had much more success there than I ever did on Michael Can't Draw, which only got like 100 or 200 views max per video. But with Kopi Films, you know, there were some videos I would get like up in the thousands, and I loved that. It felt really great, but the problem with that community is that it is not loving and accepting. It is very hypercritical of you, and that's fine. You know, I'm not like allergic to criticism or anything like that. It's just that, you know, it teeters on a point. It gets to a point where if you say something that goes against the grain of what typical film bros think, they will be very mad at you. I touched on this a little bit in my Smash Bros video, but I ended up making a YouTube video about... What was the name of that movie? Nosferatu. I hated Nosferatu. I still think that it is a garbage movie, the one that came out in 2024. The first one from the 1920s is fine. I really do not like Nosferatu. I just think... I won't summarize my feelings here. But I remember the amount of venom and, like, vitriol people had for me after I had the audacity to say, hey, you know, this creepy vampire movie isn't good. It's not very good. It has problems. And it wasn't like people were countering my points. It was more like, oh, this guy, you're evil, you suck. All of these, like, I'm paraphrasing here, but people were not kind about it. Eventually, it got back to, like, one of the cinematographers or something saw the video, and he left and even, like, a nasty comment, too. I'm like, is everybody who is in film discussion talk about this? And that wasn't the only thing, because not only were people upset about the things that I didn't like, they were also upset about the things that I did like. Like, Osgood Perkins released a movie called The Monkey, which is sort of like a Final Destination-esque movie. And I really liked it, and I don't know, I thought it was fun. I didn't think it was some, like, masterclass, and I didn't treat it that way. But people were also like, how dare you like this movie and not not Nosferatu? I could never escape Nosferatu, so I'm like, you know what? I'm not having fun with this anymore. People aren't really being especially kind, and clearly, you know, I just have opinions that people don't want to hear in this niche. There's only so much you can do whenever you're making content for yourself, and that's largely what I was doing. And I would have continued that if it didn't go the way that it did. So I was like, you know what? Let's try Nintendo. I love video games. I love Nintendo games. I always have. Let's just give it a shot after my channel started flopping. My Kopi Films channel started flopping. Sorry, I know I'm, like, going full story mode time. But after Kopi Films started flopping, I was like, okay, let's just try this new thing. First video I posted on here, 13,000 views. And I'm like, whew. The most amount of views I ever got, ever, on Kopi Films was 50K, which is huge. I don't want to undersell how much 50,000 views is. But that's one video that was an outlier. The rest of them maxed out at maybe 2K if I was lucky. This is very different, and a good different. And I was like, okay, let's keep trying this. Within the first week, I passed 1,000 subscribers. On Kopi Films, I only ever maxed out at 1.5K. It was unbelievable how well things were going for me. And beyond that, it was so refreshing to not have someone in my ear like, oh, you liked this Mario game, but you didn't like Nosferatu. Now that I'm saying that publicly, I know a number of you are gonna leave comments like, how dare you like Kirby Air Riders, but not Nosferatu. But anyway, so I guess I fell in love with it from an early age, to give a TLDR for your question, and then I never got out of it. And at a certain point, you know, this became my dream career. And I'm still pursuing it. I feel like I started this channel back in August. This is the closest that I've ever been to actually achieving it. I made $200 in 1 month. I'm not trying to flex or anything here because it's really not that much money. But I made $200 in the month of December from this YouTube channel. And that was like mind-blowing. I'd never gotten a check from YouTube that big, and I'd never gotten it from just 1 month. I could not believe my luck. I felt on top of the world. And I'm like, man, I could really do this. I could really make this into a career. And as silly as it sounds, like, probably not to you guys because you're my audience and you're watching me, but like in real life, trying to explain to people, I want to be a YouTuber, is not easy. And I like denied it for so long. I remember when I was in college, I was like, no, I don't want to be a YouTuber. I just like the aspect of filmmaking. I just like editing. I'll go work as a film editor or something like that. And I still have interest in that. It's just not as much. I missed that boost. It's just not as much as I do YouTube. And I remember my girlfriend, who I've been with for 3 years, but we met in college. She was like, oh, you would actually be really good at YouTube. And I was like, you really think so? Because I kind of confided in her that, oh, this used to be a hobby. It made me really happy, but then I stopped for a while. She was like, yeah. And so then I started the Kopi Films YouTube channel, and things sort of went from there. But thanks to her support, I've gone from, oh, this is a pipe dream, to, I could really do this. I could really make YouTube work if I wanted to. And this new channel and the community that surrounds it, you guys, have really only emboldened that. And so I'm going to release, I haven't announced this yet, but I have some bad news. I worked as a full-time journalist for like 2 years. And then at the beginning of this year, the company that I worked for told me, we overspent a lot last year and can no longer afford to have you work for us. So I officially fit the stereotype of unemployed, sweaty Nintendo fan. And that was really sad because I was doing projections, I was doing all this math. I'm like, I could probably pay my bills with YouTube, because I don't have that many bills other than like rent. I could probably pay my bills with YouTube if in just a few months, like at some point by the end of this year. I just got to stick with this job for a little while longer, and then they laid me off. So, I don't want to sound like I have a lot of like anger or anything. A lot of the emotions are gone, but that sucked, and it hurts, to give 2 years of your life to a company, to be so close to achieving your dream because you have this stable income, and to suddenly be uprooted like that. So the way that I'm doing this, at the advice of my, again, lovely, supportive girlfriend, she wants me to fully commit to content creation, which is why I've been really working hard on doing things like this, doing live streams, and, I release 2 videos in a week. I haven't done that since August. And more videos are to come. I will release another one within the next couple days. So I'm trying to make this YouTube thing work, because I feel like, it's sort of now or never, and she's like, you should give it a shot. And seeing things like the Tomodachi Life success really made me feel incredible. Beyond that, though, I am going to try to monetize my YouTube channel a little bit more. I'm not asking for any money. I'm just telling you, like, hey, this is what's happening. So I'm going to start memberships with my YouTube channel. And on there, I'm going to be posting like a little vlog series, sort of like a behind the scenes. I've already got the first episode written and part of it recorded, about the process of going from, I have 3,000 subscribers and was just unemployed, to, let's try to make this YouTube thing work. Let's really full send it. Because the reason why my upload schedule was so inconsistent for so long is honestly because I had a full-time job. I was a journalist. I'm writing about Missouri politics 24/7. It's kind of hard to focus on both Nintendo and what Josh Hawley is doing. I don't know if that's too niche of a reference for you guys. So now, I can just fully dedicate my time and my effort and my thoughts to this, and I'm really trying it, and I'm documenting the whole series. I'm calling it The Long Shot because I think that's cute, and if that's something that you guys would like to be, or would find yourselves interested in, please let me know, because, I'm gonna make it anyway, but I would love your support on that as well. I guess that was sort of the soft launch, because I've just not mentioned that I'm doing that anywhere, but I don't really have a better place to do it. Dang it! I don't really have a better place to do it. And you asked me about when I started content creation, which got me off on that long tangent. I need to catch up with the chat, though. I'm sorry. I'm so off. I know this is random. Oh, you already said that. Unrelated. The US Nintendo Instagram account said in a caption that pre-orders for Tomodachi Life will start today, so hopefully we'll know the price soon. Absolutely. I'm banking on $20. Or not $20. I'm banking on $60. I think it's going to be $60. I have no idea why I said 20. Paying rent with that one. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That is unlucky. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hey, it's okay. Like, the emotions from losing that job are largely gone. You know, it wasn't the best company to work for. I always will tell someone to work for a small business before they work for a major company, because small businesses, generally speaking, will care a lot more for their employees. And while I don't want to disparage my former employer, I wouldn't say that all the time I felt like they fit into that generalization I made. I'll put it that way. So I'm hoping that this is a blessing in disguise. With all the success that we're seeing on the YouTube channel, you know, I'm gonna, like with Tomodachi Life making 11K views before it died, and hopefully this next video that I'm preparing right now, it's gonna be a speculation video for the February Direct. I guess I can announce that now too. I'm hoping that that will also perform pretty well, and then I will get the paycheck for the month of January next month in February, and you know, we'll see sort of how I do. I don't know what the... Oh, this is something else that I explained. I explained how monetization on YouTube works a lot, excuse me, in the in this new series. And so I'm talking about things like RPM. I don't know if you know what that is. You probably do if you're in any kind of content creation circles. But anyway, I don't know what the RPM for Tomodachi Life is right now. And I don't really even have a guess. I feel like a lot of the people who I was talking to in the comment sections were largely like older teens and early 20s. I'm hoping that I'm right, because that is the most profitable demographic. And so that's why, like, I guess I'll just let you in on my analytics. I don't care. I made that Kirby video, right? Kirby generally has an audience that leans younger, and because of that, I didn't... Okay, it hit the news. Because Kirby has an audience that leans younger, my RPM for that video was $3. And in case you don't know what an RPM is, that's how much money you are paid for every 1,000 views. So I made $3 for every 1,000 views off of the Kirby video. And it did like 18,000 views. It's one of my most popular. I'm really excited about that. Not the most recent Kirby video. That got like 100 views. But still. The first Kirby video that I did 18K. And at $3 for every 1,000 views, that stacked up to not be pretty bad, especially in tandem with the other videos that I made. So I was pretty excited about that. But then I made that Zelda video that did 9K. And because Zelda has an older demographic, because the target audience for Zelda is a lot closer to like late teens, early 20s, which is, again, like I said earlier, the most profitable demographic, the one that advertisers want to reach the most, they were paying like $8 RPM for that. It's the highest RPM I've ever seen. And so even though it got 9,000 views, which is literally half of what Kirby got, it still made a lot more money. So those kinds of things are just like fascinating to me. I don't know if anybody else is interested in like YouTube numbers and stuff like that, but if you are, once I launch it, you can become a channel member and learn all that I know, and sort of the back end of what things and statistics look like for me, because I don't understand YouTubers that are all like, I guess, picky about that. They're like, no, I don't want to show them, I don't want my viewers to know my statistics, because what if, like, I don't know, I don't see the problem with it. Maybe it's a little bit maybe whenever you're a bigger YouTuber, it feels a little bit like flexing, like, oh, look at all this money I've got. But for me, I'm like, guys, I made $50 on that Kirby video, and I'm over the moon. That's fantastic. Did I miss something, or was there no shop interiors in Living the Dream? So there was an interior shop, and it looked like, I could be wrong, but it looked like you could put things actually in your Mii's apartment as well, like decorations and stuff, sort of in a Animal Crossing way. So I was very interested in that. That's something that I noticed. So yeah, you must have just missed that. Would you consider re-uploading your live reaction to the Direct? I missed most of this VOD to stay up. Yeah, I leave it in the live streams tab. It'll probably take a while to like fully render and then post, but like the last time I did a live stream like this, I just left it out. So I'll do the same thing here. I should have kept that mushroom. I used it way too early. My bad. So I'll keep it here if you want to see. I think I was listening back a little bit, and I could be completely off here, but I think I was having some audio issues. People didn't tell me that, so I don't know for sure, but I noticed a lot of people dropping, and I tried to listen a little bit while also watching and reacting. So if there are audio issues with that, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to get this whole live stream thing worked out. But, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Thanks. Someone says, hi, how did your mic change from before? I don't know, I hope. Hold on. Do you mean like what mic am I using now? I believe this is... The brand name is Zoom. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of this. So I was a journalist for a radio station. I'll be a little bit more specific. So I really should know more about audio hardware than I do. But my buddy who also works, well, still works at that job. Maybe not for long. He recommended me this mic. It is a Zoom something. And it's an XLR mic. It's not a USB mic, because generally USB mics... I used to have like a Blue Yeti, which everyone's like, oh, if you're going to be a YouTuber, get a Blue Yeti. Could not disagree more. This microphone ended up costing, I think it was a little bit under $100, which is about the price that you'd pay for a Blue Yeti too. It's an XLR mic, so you got to get a little extra hardware for it. But like if you... Oh, I thought I would have that longer. Maybe I should be playing with audio. Anyway, sorry. It's an XLR mic, but the quality is infinitely better. I don't know how great it sounds right now going over stream, but it sounds fantastic in recordings and things like that. I'm also using a some kind of mixer. I think it's the same company. I think it's a Pod Track by Zoom, and you can plug in like 4 XLR mics into this thing. There's a whole bunch of different options that you can use with it. I love it. I really love it. So yeah, I've used this mic, I think, for every video that I've done on this channel, but compared to the channels that I was talking about earlier, like my original YouTube channel, I used a Yeti Snowball, and my second YouTube channel, I used the Blue Yeti, I don't remember what it's called, like the tall one. And it was used, and it was awesome. I also used to, like, I got that so that I could do audiobooks in college, because I saw this video that's like, oh, it's a quick side hustle, and I'd always wanted to do an audiobook, so I was like, let's do it. It is the most stressful thing. I eventually just had to be like, guys, I can't finish this. I couldn't do it. I would like to try again, but I feel like I'm probably blacklisted from Audible for taking a job and then saying, you know what, never mind. Never mind, guys. So I don't really have the best reputation. But I would love to do that still. The book that I was doing an audiobook for, I'm so off topic, but I don't care. The book that I was making an audiobook for, it was like this love story about a guy who really likes to play guitar. You know, kind of basic. At a certain point, I was genuinely getting into it. You know, I was like, oh man, this is hard. I wonder what's going to happen with Jason or whatever his name is. It was probably Jason. Every guy who plays a guitar is named Jason. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. But I wish I could remember a little bit more. It was like, I think the title of the book, it was something like I know I'm going to say the name of a Taylor Swift song, but it was something like Teardrops on My Guitar or something like that. What comes of broken hearts and like guitar strings, maybe? I don't remember. I forgot why I was talking. Oh, yeah, that's why I got the Blue Yeti. It was fine. It was good enough for me to get an Audible gig with it. But I think that this is a much better quality mic, and generally you should go for XLRs. Actually, this is a little embarrassing, but everything I have on my setup can be ordered on Walmart.com. People are sleeping on Walmart. This is like a genuine, like this Zoom is a genuine brand. It's very good. You just can also get it on Walmart.com. The webcam that I got is also from Walmart, but you'll notice that I don't have a webcam right now, so maybe it's not, maybe it's not perfect, maybe it's not ideal, but it is certainly an option. If you hear someone trying to break in, I promise that's not a human being. That is my cat. That is my cat Cleo, who is yelling at me and is very mad at me that I locked her out earlier. But you came in here and you broke things, so I can't let you back in, Cleo. Good. Oh, I wanted to do this. I haven't done this yet. I've been playing this game so much and I've never gone for the truck. Kaboom. Kablow. Kaboom. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. I need to catch up on the chat. Thanks. Ooh, thank you, but it sounds a bit different from before in the stream. Oh! Sorry, I got on such a tangent and I wasn't even answering. I don't know why it sounds different. Is it like echoey? I thought... Oh, I didn't have my hands on the controller. I thought earlier my audio sounded echoey on the stream. And I think that's just because I was actually in... Do I dare? Do I risk... Well, I can just pause. I think it's because I was... Over here. I was over here, and I was talking, and maybe it was receiving it over here. I don't know why it was doing that. I can't lie, but I think I was having a problem. It's like talking from the bathroom, you know? No! Damn it! Okay, hold on. So it is echoey now. My microphone is bad now. Like talking from the bathroom, you know? No! Damn it! Okay, hold on. I hear it. I don't really know. I'm sorry if the audio quality is bad. I was just going off about how I love this mic. I'll try to adjust my settings a little bit here, but... Wait, no, it sounds different now. I don't know. Maybe... I bet it's just because I went to, like, the other scene, and then it reset the mic. That's probably what happened. I'm curious about what it sounded like before, though. Hold on. My audio sounded echoey on the stream, and I think that's just because I was actually... Oh. Maybe it was receiving it over here. Well, I can just pause. No, you're right. I just noticed when you're not in the game. Gotcha. Well, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, something else that I was considering doing since I have ample free time now. When I'm not working on videos and stuff, I kind of wanted to start streaming in my off days. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'd be okay at it. When I was doing my very first YouTube channel, actually most of that was just like, I would call them hangout streams and just talk to the chat and things like that. Sort of like we're doing now. And part of me's always wanted to revive that. I thought it was really fun to, and a nice way to sort of like connect with your community and the people who support you. You know, I don't like people who, well, I shouldn't say I don't like those people. I don't like it when people do members only streams most of the time. It's probably something that I will eventually do if my channel gets big enough and like, the whole world wants to watch me stream for whatever reason. And I still want to like kick back and talk to the chat. But while I still have a relatively like small audience, while there's 12 of you on here right now, I don't see why I can't just come in here and talk to people without them having to like super chat me or be whatever or be members. Just because, you know, I kind of want to talk to you guys. I like you guys. I like that you watch my videos. We clearly have similar interests here. And I think it's just like the least that I can do since you're supporting my dream here, like we were talking about earlier. So, something that I would like to do more for sure. This is only my second live stream, which is why we're having some technical difficulties. But I was also thinking, like, you know, whenever I get a new game or something, I could just live stream my playthrough of it here. I've been playing a lot of Pac-Man recently. I got that game in November. And really, it's like, it is a short game. But if you want to 100% complete it, like I do with most 3 platformers, it's going to take you a little bit, a lot longer, actually. I've got like 30 hours in the game already. But I'm almost done with it. Game looks really fun, but kind of shocked there's no concert hall. Maybe it'll get added in a future update. I can go 2 ways with that. Part of me is like, oh yeah, it would be great if they added the concert hall in a later update. The other part of me is sick of Nintendo releasing games and then being like, well, we'll add more content in a later update. You know, that was a problem with, what's it called? Animal Crossing. I love New Horizons. I've spent so much time in it. I've been playing it a lot recently, actually. I think it's still... I don't want to go to sleep mode. Yeah, it's right here. You know what? Let's play Fortnite Battle Royale. Oh, there's an update. Okay, well, let's talk while my Fortnite updates. But, yeah, the other part of me is like, but this was content that was already in the game before, and I don't want them to just add it after. That's why I felt like, you know, Kirby Air Riders was such a return to form for Nintendo, because everything was actually there on day one. And, you know, I've been called a bootlicker enough on YouTube for, I guess, people to be surprised, but I do have a lot of criticism with Nintendo specifically for that practice. It's why I didn't buy hardly any of the Mario sports games throughout the Switch era. I don't think I got any of them, actually, come to think of it. I did get, actually, the worst offender. I got Mario Strikers, because I was like, it can't be that barren with content. It is. I got like 5 hours out of it, and then I was done. And I saw everything that Mario Strikers had with it in about 5 minutes. But it's fine. It's cool. You can say that we're nothing, but you know the truth. If you don't already, you should make a Discord server and also a second stream. This is good. Okay, thank you. Yes, I will absolutely take that suggestion into consideration. I've thought about... I don't have a Discord server. I've thought about making one, but I'm like... unsure if... I don't know how many viewers I have. Like, obviously, I recognize some of you guys from comment sections and stuff like that. But I don't know how many dedicated viewers I have that are here for, oh, I want to watch a Kobe video versus, oh, I want to watch a Nintendo video. You know, and, like, I don't say that to sound stuck up or like I don't appreciate it either way, because I do. As long as people are watching, I'm very happy. But when it comes to establishing something like a Discord server, I feel like it would just be a little sad if I made it for just myself. So, but, you know, getting suggestions from the community and people who are watching my videos like, hey, we should talk more. We should start a Discord server. I'm absolutely open to things like that. Anything that we can do to establish this a little bit more. So I have this account that is exclusively for Fortnite because I kind of messed up and didn't attach it in the right place. So, or I didn't attach my current Fortnite account to my main like Kopi account that I use whenever I play games, and I don't know how to fix that. So I'm gonna go eat, but you have fun, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Not do. Yeah. But we'll see how this goes. My capture card I'm already making excuses. I'm already making excuses for myself, but my capture card has some pretty bad lag. So I'm a little bit worried for a fast-paced game like this. It's why I do not dare play Super Smash Bros. On stream. As much as I love Smash, as much as I would like to be playing Smash, until I get a better capture card, I am not doing that. Have you guys seen... I'm sorry. I love The Office as much as the next guy. I do. Who was asking for this? Who was like, yeah, I want to be guy in a suit in Fortnite. That's the skin I really want. And like, I don't know. I like the whatever, the emotes and stuff. But I've never had any desire to play as Dwight Schrute in Fortnite. Maybe that's just me. But I guess I should go a little bit more on... I don't know what else there is to say about Tomodachi Life. I know we are so far off topic, but I feel like, you know, I understand why people are disappointed for sure. I am disappointed in some things as well, but overall, the kid in me is like, oh my god, they're making a new Tomodachi Life. You know, the kid in me who loved the original Tomodachi Life, who played it for hours after school every day, is really, really excited. And what can I say? Otherwise, I think Nintendo has a really good year lined up right now. A lot of people are saying they need a big title, And like, while financially I agree, because their stock prices are down 33%, like, yeah, they should probably get to releasing that Mario game pretty soon. At the same time, hold on, I should mark where I'm actually trying to go. At the same time, for me, as a fan of Tomodachi Life and Fire Emblem and all of these games that they've announced that are coming, and people are like, oh, these are such B-tier games, I don't want these games. Like, I'm thrilled, especially about Fire Emblem. I cannot wait to play the new Fire Emblem game. You're playing Fortnite. Oh, hi, Twyla. Yeah, I'm just yapping. We're talking about Nintendo, and I'm playing games in the background. I was playing Mario Kart earlier. Hopefully soon I'll be playing Tomodachi Life. I might end up live streaming that game when it comes out. It's just like, in the immediate future, games that are coming out are, you know, my brain is blanking. In the immediate future, games that are coming out are like Mario Tennis Fever, and that's not something that I'm just dying to... Oh, hold on. I just ran past a chest. That's not something that I think will really translate very well to stream format, so I probably won't live stream things like that, obviously. But when Tomodachi Life, these more like casual games come out, I'll probably live stream them. I don't see why not. For those of you who don't know... Hold on. Let me get this. I think I'm in the right place. Where is it? Yeah. For those of you who don't know, if you are someone who plays Fortnite, there is a guaranteed rare chest hidden back here every single match. Let me show you. And people just don't come to get it. I mean, sometimes they do. Sometimes you'll get someone who's in the know, and then that's a problem. Oh, the broken gun. Oh, yeah. This gun actually makes the game not fun anymore. I'm going to be honest with you. You cannot win unless you have this gun. But I'll probably wrap up the stream after this. After I get this fat dub, I'm going to be confident. The South Park characters look really strange in 3D. I agree. I'm a little bit more, I don't want to say used to it, but it feels a little bit more natural after watching the like South Park Snow Day stuff when they did that. I love South Park. I do. Is this a real like stationary boss, or am I about to fight someone who has a lot of power? Oh, okay, there's nobody here. But I do kind of like the South Park skins. I got the Cartman one. Anyway, but they just keep doing all these really weird collabs. I know people are really excited for the regular show one. Regular show was never my thing. No tea, no shade. I don't know, I never played it. Or I never watched it. What are some other games Nintendo has coming out this year? We talked about Mario Tennis. I am excited to play that one with my girlfriend because she really likes Mario Tennis. Otherwise, though, sorry, I found Deku Bop Dum Nem. Otherwise, though, yeah, I just feel like Tomodachi Life and Fire Emblem are enough to honestly carry the year for me. There's a lot of people, and by a lot of people I mean Nintendo Land, who are saying, guys, 3D Mario's coming this year. I don't buy it. If it is, they're not announcing it next month. Let me say that. And I'll probably talk about this in my video. They're not announcing a 3D Mario game next month. There's just no way. Because if they do it, it's going to be end of the year. And Nintendo's like short release cycles and everything. They're going to wait until the June Direct to announce it. And then they'll spend the back half of the year advertising it. And then it'll come out in October. Or December. I think. Oh. There's people here. Deku Bop Dum Num, Deku Bop Dum Num. I was the knight in shining armor in your movie. See what I mean? This gun just makes the game so easy. I hate playing against people who have it. I love when I have it because it's the win button, but still. Anyway, I foresee, like, the very first video on this channel is me talking about how, oh, for sure, the new 3D Mario game is releasing in March 2026. I was wrong. I can admit it. I was wrong. It's not releasing then. Oh, if I can get over this hill. Running up that hill. I was so confident about it, but after that, I'm thinking, okay, maybe not. If it happens, it'll be... Where are you? Son of a mother. Okay, maybe I should switch to real guns. Fellas, it might be over for me. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, well, either he's playing on my capture card too, or he just sucks. So I'm fine. Actually, I'm all good. O'Reilly. Easy. Okay, well, there's like a real gun. I'll play with that. I'll play with the real gun. Watch me die immediately. What are some other rumored games? Oh, people are also... for some reason, there's this renewed interest in people... Well, I know the reason why. But there's this renewed interest in people saying, oh, Animal Crossing is getting announced this year. We're not getting an Animal Crossing game announced this year. I hope you can clip me whenever Nintendo announces it and be like, oh, haha, he was wrong. I hope, but I don't think I'm going to be. We just got the Animal Crossing Switch 2 edition. And for me, a Switch 2 edition is a death sentence for any potential series getting a new game. Oh, Stick of Truth. Where is it? Where are you? Am I just blind? Fellas, I don't see it. Fellas, where's the Stick of Truth? I might be a little deluded. Whatever. Who needs it? Who needs this Stick of Truth? Not me. Oh, there it is. course, you show it to me now that it's been claimed. Maybe if I start streaming, I could... I feel like it's going to be rare that I play Fortnite on stream. I'm just doing it because I got sick of Mario Kart. But anyway, I know people are sort of dropping... Oh, have you ever played South Park Stick of Truth? I have not. And I know that's like for a South Park fan, I know that's kind of a sin. I know that I should have played it by now. But I've actually not played any of the South Park games. They've been on my list. I want to. Okay, I'm not like anti. I've just got so many games to get through. And Stick of Truth has really honestly not been too much of a priority for me. Woo. Over things like for example. Oh, is there someone down there? Where are you? Oh. Oh wait, it's a Snoop Dogg skin. Maybe maybe I shouldn't be doing this. These people are good. Are you a Snoop Dogg skin? You're not a Snoop Dogg skin. I thought you were a Snoop Dogg skin. I immediately gave up and went for the win button. My bad, y'all. But no, I want to... The only game from South Park that I really don't care to play is the... South Park Snow Day game. Just because I heard it's really not great. I love Matt and Trey. I think they work really hard on everything that they do. But it looks like, and I won't say this outright because I haven't played the game, but it looks like they kind of dropped the ball, and I can't blame them because they're doing they were dealing with the Paramount lawsuit, they were dealing with opening a restaurant, they were dealing with creating a whole new season of the show as well as all these specials. Like, it makes sense that if they drop the ball, it's going to be on the game, you know. I prefer the games to not be great because I don't have to buy those than like the show struck. Almost got that guy. I will say, I think even worse than this gun, even worse than the Arc Lightning gun, is the wingsuit. I hate it. People just use this wingsuit. Cool. People just use this wingsuit to like try to snipe you and then run away. And I don't know. For me, in Fortnite, I push. I look for anybody and then I attack them. And, you know, you can't really do that when it comes to... Oh, screen's glitching, sorry. But you can't really do that whenever they're running away. I know that the wingsuit has like a 90-second... There you are. See, he's a runner. You see this? You have the boss medallion. You should be beating me right now. Maybe he's just trying to get me to use all the juice in my gun. Well, it's not gonna work. Come back here, coward. You have the win button too, and you're still doing this, dude? Okay, hold on. I just got hit by a car. I just got hit by a car. Ah! You know what these are also really good for is... dying, apparently. Dang. Okay, that's it. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I know we got really far off topic in this stream, but it was nice to kind of come in here and communicate with my lovely, fantastic, wonderful community. I appreciate each and every one of you, not only for joining the stream, not only for talking about me, or talking about Tomodachi Life with me, but also chatting and all the things. I hope to do this more often. I really do. Probably on weekends and things like that, because, I'm unemployed, but not everybody is. So it might be easier that way. And with all that said, per usual, as always, believe to achieve. I gotta wait.